Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Mrs. Always Right channel. I am back again on very important and very, how could I say it, inspirational topic today. So today is Tuesday. I am so happy. So just a little bit of update about my talking. My talking today is going to be, and my topic today is going to be very interesting point of what is depression, symptoms of depression, and what causes depression and how to take care of it. And before I start, I'm just going to let you know the following information I'm giving in this channel is not intended to provide medical diagnosis of depression or self-treatment or buying over-the-counter medication or doing things that is out of doctor's advice. It's just a kind of discussion to help people understand. It's just an awareness of what is dementia and how to cope it, not really asking or providing information for people to do things for themselves. So that is what I'm coming here for. First of all, if you are new to my channel, welcome back to my channel. And also thank you also to all my subscribers, and also thank you to Almighty God for the wonderful work and everything He has done for us in this channel as well. So that is why I'm here, to appreciate the goodness of God. So I'm just always arranging my hair. I don't know why. It's part of anxiety problem as well. When you are you don't like to be in the public or on the camera. So now, so far so good. It's been a very good day for me. So I'm just going to run through about the topic. What is depression? As I said, depression is more than just feeling down or having a bad day. So a different way of saying is when a bad mood lasts for so long and interferes with your normal everyday functioning. That is when you may be depressed. So depression is in a different forms, and how much it just depends on how is your feelings, your mental state, and how you come about with situation in your life, if you can cope with it. So let me run through with you. There's a lot of symptoms and sign and symptoms of depression. So there's a lot of things concerning depressions, feeling sad and anxious often on all the time, because it's not going to be like one day I'm happy, one day I'm not happy. So it's all the time. People feels anxious and sad mostly. So number two, not wanting to do the activities that you used to do for fun. So that is withdrawals. That is withdrawal symptoms. So you withdraw, you don't want to do things you always want to do. So that is anxiety and depression. So feeling irritable, that's irritability. That is everything gets on your nerves. You get irritated very easily and easily frustrated or restless. Restlessness is also a big part of it, symptoms of depression. 1 minute you are up, then down, up and down, without any trigger of anything. That is sign of depression and anxiety. So also different symptoms of anxiety and depression is having trouble falling asleep. That some people call it insomnia. Well, also waking up early or sleeping too much. So anything to do with your sleeping pattern as well is part of it, part of symptoms of depression and anxiety. So, and also stress. So, also eating pattern as well will change in your life. That is sign as well, symptoms of depression. Eating too much or less than usual, or not having appetite, that some people just become so unwell that they can't eat well, or they eat too much, or they don't have appetite at all. So there's a lot of things. It includes bulimia and other things that can make you not to eat as well. So there is a lot of things, symptoms of depression. Another symptoms include experiencing pains, aches, headaches, stomach pains, that's abdominal pains, or digestive problem as well. Those are the things that is part that can trigger depressions, and a sign of it as well. So when you see in that aspect, people constantly have pains, unexplained pains, because they are so stressed, things are happening in their life that they cannot cope with. So they use pains, complain of pains, as a kind of comfort for them to be able to face what is going on in their life. So that is a fact. So some pains may be real, some pains may be like, it's not that psychologically, but some can be a psychological pain, which is part of something people use for comfort, so that they can say their minds out, which helps them as well. It's a kind of therapy. So stomach pain that do not improve with treatment. So there's a lot of things. They call it butterfly in the stomach. So when people get anxious, their stomach starts playing up as well. Some will go to toilet different times and keep going to toilet, thinking that there's something wrong with them, but it's just anxiety that affects the nerves of the stomach for it to play up. So having problem of concentration, concentrating as well, concentration, remembering details of things, or making your right decision is part of it. Is what is called, is another sign of depression, because when you are not concentrating, your memory is not fixed, and you can't make good decision for yourself, and you cannot remember a lot of things in details. So those are the things that you have to know, that is symptoms of depressions. And also feeling tired, even after sleeping well, you still feel tired. That is, your body is telling you, that breakdown. Your body is not coping. So actually, you feel that you are tired most of the time. And also thinking about hurting yourself, which is quite very interesting and a very bad sign of it as well. So you have the bad thoughts about yourself, you thoughts of something very stupid. So those are the symptoms of it. So as I said, the following information is not intended to provide medical diagnosis of depression as well. So you have to just listen, just a kind of advice and informative information about it, but not for health treatment or any diagnosis. So what causes depressions? What causes depression? Number one is having blood relatives who have had depression as well. That is hereditary. It can be hereditary. Experiencing traumatic or stressful events, example, such as physical abuse, financial abuse, or death of the loved ones in the family. Death of the loved ones in the family can also trigger depression. So going through a major life changes, even if it was planned, can also cause depression. Some people can have depression. Maybe they change their workplace, they change their location where they live, or they change things that were so important to them. It can trigger depression, or breakup in marriages or friendship, or having medical problems such as stroke, chronic pains, and well, I just have to mention that cancer can bring depression when there's a lot of change in your medical problems. And also, taking certain medications, you have to talk to your doctor, because sometimes medications can trigger it, because you could see the warning or things like that, or if you see any changes in your behavior while you're taking certain medication, you have to consult your doctor and also talk about it, have a question for it, and tell him how you feel. If there is any change, they can change it early. And also, using alcohol and free drugs can also bring depression. So when we are addictive, and sometimes when you consume too much alcohol, can also causes your behavior problem, and then something happens, then you regret it, and that will also give you depression. In general as well, let me explain to you who can get depression. So in this other topic is quite very critical, because in general, about 1 out of 6 adults will have depression sometimes in their life. So depressions affect 16 million American adults every year, according to the statistics. Anyone can get depression, not that they're selective people. Anyone can get depression, and depression can happen in any age and in any person. It doesn't select who it can happen to. Many people who experience depressions also have their mental health issues as well. It is all combination. Like anxiety disorder goes hand in hand with depression. They play the same tricks. They dance to the same music. They do the same thing in your head. They're thinking of everything. So it is all the disease of the head and the mind. That is how it goes. They play the same role. So people who have anxiety disorder struggles with intense and uncontrollable feelings. Uncontrollable feelings of anxiety, worries, fears, panic. These feelings can interfere with daily activities and may last long time. It is a long time something when you are having it. So what are the treatment of depression? As I said, this is only on a topic and a talking discussion, but this is not information that you can go and do self-treatment or do anything without seeking medical advice. So many helpful treatments for depression are available in the government website, in the hospital, everywhere you need information. But first of all, you need to consult a professional psychiatrist or any doctor to talk about when you feel depressed. It's not something you can take the treatment by yourself. Treatment of depression can help reduce symptoms and shorten how long it can last. Therapy. So in therapy, many people benefit from psychotherapy, which is also known as counseling. Finding ways to address what is happening to you is very important, so that you can also have help to cope in future. That is talking about something that is happening with you today. can help you to cope about something that will happen to you in the future, because that is where you have the assurance and knowledge for you to know how to respond and how to react when you have depressions, and find solution. Also, you have to change behaviors that are causing the problem, because you can sit down and talk about it, and then there will be advice on how you can change the behavior that causes this problem, and also give you solution. And also, you don't need to feel shy or feel embarrassed about anxiety. Openly and honestly, you have to tell your feelings and concern. So this is important points of getting common goals of the therapy. So finally, we're going to talk about the common goals in getting therapy. So you have to, your goals is to achieve healthy behavior and your goals is to get healthier, and also your goals is to quit smoking or any addictive things you have been doing. And the goals of this thing is for you to overcome fears and intense security. And the goals of this therapy is for you to coping with stress. Another goals of this therapy is making sense of the past painful events. Another goal as well is identifying things that worsen your depression and having a better relationship with family and friends. So also understanding why something bothers you, and creating a plan to deal with it is also important. And also another goal is for you to use your medication as prescribed by the doctor, and don't do self-medication, and don't also go over the counter. So thank you for watching, and this is me, Mrs. Always Right, and God bless you all. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more information, and also take this information and pay attention. As I said, when you listen to it, you will understand it more, how to manage your depression, anxiety, and how to cope with overwhelming stress in your life, because this also is something that will also support those people who doesn't have help. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.